How much do you think I get for my 3-bedroom HMO? It's a council contract, so I rent it to the council. 3 bedrooms, house is worth 220,000 in Birmingham. How much do you think I get a year? 30 grand a year. So yeah? 3 people, well, it's a 3-bedroom house. So, a year, how much do you think I get a year?
22.
22 grand for a 220 grand house. 50,000.
Well, not 27k.
27k. 10 to 15 grand a year. Anyone on final guess? At 25. So if I stood on this stage, I've got all my team here as well, the people I work with every single day, and I've got about 8 members of my property staff here. So obviously, you know, telling the truth is the most important thing for my credibility. If I told you for that house I get £365,000 a year, what would you say?
No way.
No way. Bollocks. Bullshit. No, I get 365 grand a year.
How?
Because I'm Stephen Hamilton.
Everyone could.
And I get it on a 5-year, I've got it on a 5-year contract. What's it, 7? Fuck me. 7? Yeah, I've got a 7-year contract.
How much do they pay you?
Say again?
How much do they pay you?
You've got it on the wrong back. See, that's where your brain's not working. They give me £365,000 a year for a 3-bedroom house that's worth 220, and you've said to me how much they pay you. What should you be saying?
Did you do it?
How much do I pay them? That's a question you should be asking. Because that's how the real world works. If I told you that I get 365 grand for a 3-bedroom house, if I told you I know somebody that gets just under £1 million a year for a 6-bedroom house, what would you say? Huh? Watch this. So, I got a guy that I know really well. He's got 9 contracts with the same council I've got 9 contracts with. He provides no care, he provides no help, and all he has to do is house these people, okay? His house is round the corner from mine. Same house as me, but double the bedrooms. And he gets £75,000 a month for the same house as mine, with double the bedrooms, literally 2 roads away. He gets £900,000 a year on a 7-year contract. So his contract is 6.3 million for a normal house. And then you wonder why councils are go bust. This is real facts of real life, guys. This is not bullshit. These are the things that you can do when you get into this industry correctly.
Go.
So, do you see that bright yellow car behind you?
Yeah.
Out the window? That's not even 1 year's worth of rent to buy that car. Not even 1 year's rent. It was like 9 months worth of rent to buy that car. The limitations are none. There's no limitations when it comes to HMOs. Like, there's contracts out there that could blow your fucking mind. Okay? Extraction contracts, you know what they are? Do you know I've got people who get 50 grand a day to house, like, extraction contract? This is not banter. This is real life. You've just fucking seen it. 900 grand a year for a fucking house that's worth 260k. It's real life. Like, genuinely real life. But again, how do you get them? How do you get them? Well, do you know how I got mine? I went to dinner in a place called Fumo in Birmingham with a very wealthy guy who owns a lot of property. And I was sitting with him, we were having a conversation. I've put myself in his company. I put myself in his company. And now I'm like his best fucking friend. Okay? We was having dinner. He said to me, "Do you know that person sitting there?" I said, "Nope, no, it's never seen him before." He went, "Head of something at Birmingham City Council." I went, "Fucking hell." Like, you know, wow. Anyway, call him over. I'm not going to say his name so you can all go on LinkedIn. Called him over. And he come over and he went, "How are you, mate?" I was speaking to my mate really well. Anyway, "This is Steve Hamilton." And he went, "Oh, I've heard of you. You've got quite a few contracts with us, ain't you?" And I went, Yeah, and he introduced himself to me. He said, we should speak. My mate said, like, you two need to meet. And he went, yeah, we should speak. Swap numbers. I didn't even get out of the restaurant. And I texted him. 2 or 3 days later, I'm having coffee with him. Now, I get sent so many contracts by him now, it's unbelievable. But how do you think the contracts work? You want the truth. So yeah? How do contracts work? How does the... Guys, remember I told you at the beginning how the world works? How does the world work?
Communication, isn't it? Yep, I'll make a ring games. Put a tender on.
Give and take.
Has anybody in here got any real fucking answer?
Backhander. Money. Backhander.
Yeah. Got a big roll
I will give you £1 million contract, but I want 50 grand in return. That is how the world works. And the world will always work like that. And some of you in this room will be like, oh, I don't know about that. Well, I'll tell you what. You carry on driving your PM and you just watch that fucking yacht down the road, because that's me.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay? So when you're on the beach in Dubai and you see a £5 million yacht going down and you're going, I could never give anyone a backhander. That person who's playing basketball on his yacht did it.
Yeah.
And you carry on sitting on your sun lounger trying to figure out how you're going to clear your credit card next month. Because the world works like that. Did you not all see the PPE?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Michelle Moan. Yeah? 327 million. Come on, guys. You've got to start opening your eyes and understanding how the world works.